Hello.
Ahoy!
Welcome to Pillage Overload.
Welcome back.
Sorry that took a second. We were having little technical difficulties.
But we are here.
As usual. So we're here. We're good. Everything's good. Take a sip of a drink.
We're here. Comments.
We were sweating it there for a minute.
I don't know where all the chats went. Where did all the chats go? Hold on. What happened?
Where are you people? It's us. So.
Oh, for some reason it's not going on the opener. Ah!
What is going on?
I don't know. The link didn't work. I got it. To the live. We are currently streaming.
We are actually streaming.
We're live.
Okay.
We are live. I don't know what the hell's going on. Pirates of technology. Don't mix ever.
Hey, this is normal for us. This is how we do. So
it did two of them.
For some reason, it did two.
It created a new one. I don't know why. I told everybody to go.
Join us in the other one.
Other one. We are in the other one. Well, no one's going to hear you in the other one.
All right. So we're going to try and get
Join
everybody
the other live. Join the other live. Join the other live.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know what happened. We got 2 people on, though. I see that. We got 11 people on.
Hopefully everybody will figure it out.
Hi, Susan. I am. Yes, this is the right one. I don't know what happened. You know what it was? I tried to be nice, and I tried to stream in the smoke and bacon, and that's what it problem.
Oh,
I think the RTMP.
Yeah, we were trying to. Yeah. So as she was saying, we were trying to stream to another platform, and
it didn't work.
Apparently, our streaming service didn't like that, so we got kicked out and had to start another one. So here we are. Hopefully, everybody from that was there initially will figure it out and come to this one.
Hold on, everybody's having problems, so I'm going to see if I can figure out how to share. How do you share a live?
And of course
here I am.
Of course we would.
Of course we would do it on opener. I don't want to save my own video. Oh, there it is. Share. Copy link. Hold on. Give me 2 shakes. I'm going in the other chat. I'm letting people know where to go. Here is the link. Oh my God. I'm sweating.
Maybe we'll give you an extra 10 minutes tonight.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Hey, Captain. Hey, Davey. Navigator Davies there.
Look. Hey, Davey. All right. Once again, our streaming service had an issue.
Oh my God.
With another platform we were trying to stream to.
I see 5 people are still on the other one. Yeah, see you there. Yeah, Glenn's like, I can't find it. So I put the link in. So
hopefully everybody will migrate.
Hi, Bo. I'm waiting.
We apologize. This is.
Oh my God.
This is par for the course for us. At least we'll remember the beginning of the season.
And
it may not be a good memory, but it'll be a memory.
We like to go. Welcome to Pillage Overload.
Yeah, we can do that.
Hey, Steffi.
Welcome to Pillage Overload.
Oh my God, that's so annoying. I freaking hate it. Like, go.
Hopefully, people that want to join a little bit later will figure it out.
Because Pirates and technology. It never, ever.
Welcome back. This is our welcome back show.
This is supposed
welcome to our shit show.
Hey, Glenn. Good. You found it.
All right. It looks like everybody that was
I'm posting
in the other one got the message.
The live is streaming here.
We're going to blast it out to Facebook so everybody.
I put it on Facebook
here
and all that.
knows.
Is that a cup of milk in front of you? No.
This is our drink. It's called Banana Boat.
It is our drink of the night.
Yes. And
wrong one.
Where's the book?
I put it over here. You want it?
Yes.
All right, give me 1 second. Hold on.
Use that to
let me get myself back.
Enhance my description.
I need to get myself situated because I'm all combobulated.
She's a
well, at least they can hear. Hey, at least everybody can hear us.
All right.
Right? Right?
Please.
Right?
Good God, please tell me you can hear us.
Pulled anchor and reset sail. Drop our anchor again. Yes.
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 We pulled anchor. We reset the anchor. And now I'm trying to find this drink in here.
Lord.
I got it.
It was.
All right. So I got the drink. It is called a banana boat. It's a smoothie style. So
yes,
if
it looks like.
Made it in your blender like you should have. You should have a drink that looks like ours.
It's a smoothie.
So it calls for coconut rum.
I want to sip
and we didn't. We had this awesome toasted coconut rum that we got from a friend of ours, Mark Williams.
Mark Williams.
Shout out to Mark because this stuff is awesome.
Mark Williams bought the vest from us and he did the distressing thing. And he actually texted me beforehand and apologized that he was distressing my work.
So
no, freaking ringing the bell already.
So he gave us that while we were up in Bristol, up in Wisconsin at the Ren Fair, and it's awesome stuff. And Bo's trying to get us more of it. We had a little technical difficulty with that too, I think.
Yeah, they gave her the wrong address.
So we're trying to get more of it, but I didn't have enough to make it the coconut rum portion. So I mixed it with Malibu. So there's like 2 ounces of toasted coconut and then the 2 ounces of Malibu. Just because I made it all at once so we could split our drinks. Anyway,
morning. Bo says it's supposed to be coming in tomorrow. But anyway, cool. This stuff is awesome.
Let me get my glasses so I can read this.
He's an old man.
I'm blind.
He's my jar of dirt.
And what it says.
We started with that already.
St. Lucia is a stunningly beautiful island consisting of 2 huge mountains called the Pitons, rising above 2,400 feet in height, located on the Windward Islands.
You can read a little faster. I really want to drink.
Whirl all the ingredients in a blender. Just whirl it up.
Whirl.
So we whirled it, and we're about to taste it.
Did you already read the ingredients?
The ingredients. For a single drink, you need 2 ounces of coconut rum, half a ripe banana, 2 ounces of milk, and crushed ice.
So we use a toasted coconut, and we use heavy whipping cream.
And you whirl all that in the blender.
Or you use my my turbo engine blender and listen to it take
Put it
off.
in a Ninja.
What are you doing? Get your drink. I need
whirl your life.
I'm dying over here.
All right,
bombs up. Hashtag drink more rum.
And ooh, that's pretty good.
Oh, I can't taste how much. We probably need to put more rum in this.
2 ounces, like it called for.
Oh, actually, it's really good.
Yeah.
Is this called a health smoothie because there's banana in it?
It's a rum smoothie.
Drink more rum. Yes. Oh my God, that's good. And it's nice and cold. I can't even begin to tell you how hot and warm I am. I had a work event right before this, and the event we were at was a brewery, but it was a really open brewery, and the AC, I guess the best way I can explain it is a big barn with glass. I mean, it's brand new. They built it from scratch.
So where was that at? Yeah.
Hardywood.
But
it was just really, really warm. There was really no air. The ducks, there was a couple vents. Some of the guys were playing underneath it. But of course, I was DJing it because I was doing it. And where I was set up, there was no vent. And the fan cord was short. So it was nowhere near me. Although the guys were really sweet because they kept coming up. They're like, just let us know when you need another drink because you're stuck here. We'll get you another drink. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, I keep drinking. I'm not going to be able to drive home to do this. But by the time I got home, my back was sweaty. And then trying to deal with this, I was sweating even more. Like, I'm just feeling it like, oh, no, come on. Connect.
No.
On that note.
There was a couple minutes of almost crying.
Panic. Start panicking. Remember, we are a pirate show for pirates, dedicated to pirates by pirates. Let me try that again. A pirate show for pirates, dedicated to pirates by pirates. Rugby, go lay down.
Say that 3 times fast.
The dogs are already all
bothering us.
They're all up.
All right, so I'm drawing another drink.
Yeah, we're going to draw another drink. And along with drawing this drink, we're going to talk about. So next week, when we do this drink, we're actually going to have some guests on the show. And I'm wondering if
you're going to like this one.
They will join us in the drink next week.
It's called Jump Up and Kiss Me.
Oh, Jesus.
I love it. Yeah.
Roatan Rum Company, Artisan Rum, Wandering Spirit is my drink of choice. I don't know what the name it was. You left it in there, didn't you? What was it? Jump Up and Kiss Me?
Yes. You talking about the stuff Mark gave us?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it called again, Bo? I don't remember off the top of my head. Something Hill, I think.
So Jump Up and Kiss Me is dark rum, mango rum, 1 lime, and pineapple juice. A splash of pineapple juice. I would think that Mayhem and them have this stuff for this, so that they should probably be able to do this. That's probably a good one. So yes, you heard me right. We are having guests this year.
Yes,
we
are.
Not this year, but the season.
If we didn't make that clear in the reel that we put out. Because there were one person questioning it, like, I didn't know if it was all one show or if you were having them on multiple shows. They're on multiple shows. So, yeah.
So we are inviting, we reached out to, we're going to have 3 different shows, 3 different guests, or 2, because next week's going to be Mayhem and Navigator Davey, which I hope he made it back, because he was on, but I lost him. I'm sorry.
If you all don't know who Mayhem is, that's William McRae.
Captain Quarters Podcast. Who saw us last week? I did. I saw me last week. Yeah. Last Monday.
I saw me on the screen.
Oh, yes, he is on. Cool. Yay. Davey, I wasn't sure if you made it over to the new one. I didn't know. I was too panicking to make sure it came live.
Yes. And Navigator Davey is going to be with them.
Yes.
So it'll be both of them.
So we'll have to email you guys a drink if you want to jump up and
kiss yourself.
Jump up and kiss me. That would be a good drink. We got a bunch of drinks still. Obviously, you can tell we have no short term of #drink more rums for this season or next season. Actually, Ballast and I were talking about putting together a little of our favorite drinks in a pamphlet or something. I don't know. It might be fun to give it away.
We might do that.
Just as fun giveaway. We call it Pillage Overload #drink more rum drinks. In our own versions, maybe with the drinks and the changes we did to it.
Rum Overload.
Oh, I like that. Mm-hmm. So they're going to be on next week. And then 2 weeks after that is... Oh, John Bauer.
Yes.
I did talk to John. He said yes. I got to remind him, make sure we're still on. I don't want him to forget.
Yes.
Talk Like a Pirate Days on Thursday this year. So I had a couple drinks. I got the nerve and I asked him, I was like, would you be willing to come on Village Overload and talk with us?
So for those of you that don't know who John Bauer is, that's old Chum Bucket. And he is he's half of the duo that created Talk Like a Pirate Day.
They established it. They created this lovely holiday that we all love. It's also his mom's birthday.
Yeah, which is awesome.
We love that too. So we never forget mom's birthday.
Yeah. It was like I was born to be a pirate.
Almost. And then 2 weeks after that, or 3 weeks or something like that, sometime beginning of October, we got Captain Jay Tucci. We're going to be living with him too. He has his own YouTube channel. So I asked him if he wanted to come on. He does a lot of stuff. That man travels from Florida to Maine. Like I thought we traveled. That man travels. So I do not adulterate my rum. Just add to a dirty glass. So that's we're starting easy this season. I don't know if that's easy. I mean, we went from nothing to 3 shows with guests.
Yeah.
We're freaking crazy. And then we're going to have a couple. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying we have a way better platform this year to do it.
Hopefully it looks better to you guys. We look prettier.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I grew up my beard just for you guys.
Just for us. You look up nice and closely at his whiskers.
Yeah. Yeah, right up my nose. My whiskers.
right into
here.
Those whiskers.
See them?
We're also talking about doing a special down at Cedar Key on Saturday during Cedar Key Pirate Invasion, because we are going back down there. We're going down there to fire cannons, and we are hoping to have our own cannon down there to be debuting and christening.
Yeah. And we're going to do the format a little bit different than we did it the last time.
Oh, yeah, because I don't want kids running up to us. And
yeah, it's we're going to gather everybody around and just kind of throw it everywhere.
I was thinking about gathering all of our friends and just asking them questions, kind of like they used to do in the early 90s talk shows when you got like a bench of people and they're all there and you like ask a question and you pass around the mic.
It'll be a panel of pirates.
That's great. I love that. And then sometime actually before that, we're hoping to go visit Henricus Historical Park. That's the learning center in our area that Ballast and I donate to every year. And any chance we get dressed up, we go there and we do interpretation with them. And with Henrico County taking away some of their funding, we've been trying to help get more attention to them. So we're going to go visit them and say, hey, can we do a little short? These will be like 30-minute specials, nothing an hour long. So just something we want to do.
So hopefully we'll be able to do that.
No, not Harvest Fair. No, too quick, too much. Harvest Fair, we're vending there too. Which we'll get to the rest of this.
Yeah. Plus, it's out in the middle of nowhere, and I highly doubt there's a good enough signal out there.
I do want to do some little short videos and stuff when we're out there, so we'll record and see how it comes. But yes, Ballast and I will be vending with Parlay. We'll be with the crew, Loose Cannon Company, at Harvest Fair next weekend. Not this weekend, not Labor Day weekend, but next weekend, September 7th and 8th.
Yeah.
6th and 7th?
6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah. Whatever that weekend number is.
Yeah. 6th?
6th, 7th?
Sure.
8th?
We'll go with that.
And we're going to have a lot of cool stuff. We've been working our butts off to get stuff. Stuff like that sign, which you need to lean towards me. More. There you go. Keep calm and
drink rum.
Are you trying to look down my shirt? Hashtag drink more rum.
I would never do that.
7th and 8th says Tess. Thank you, Tess.
Whatever do you mean?
Whatever do I mean? Okay. So that's a quick. We're vending then.
It's for sale.
We're vending it. Yeah, that will be for sale. We got slops coming up. When I finally get around it, we'll have shirts and some other. There's so much. We're working on so much stuff.
Bunch of pirate stuff. So come out there and join us and have some meat.
It's always right before Harvest Fair that we're like, oh shit, we need to get merch back up because we don't focus on it at all during the year.
Yeah, but we don't vend very often.
Not very often.
We don't have we try not to keep a lot of merch on hand because, for one, we have really nowhere to put it.
And it's depressing to see it all.
Yeah. For two, it's just, we do a lot of custom stuff, so there's no need to keep a whole lot of merch on hand. But
we're trying to get a couple more events out there. So we got the one Harvest Fair, which is in Smithfield, Virginia. It is free to get in. As Tess said, it's bring food for the food bank. They're raising money and they're collecting food for the food bank. What was
the name of the place again? Something
Breezy Hill Meadery, Meadworks. Breezy Hill Meadworks. She will correct me.
Shout it out, Tess.
She will correct me happily.
Because I know we're wrong about that.
And then in October, we're actually driving to Panama City and we're vending down there for the High Seas Pirate Festival. So that's end of the year, Breezy Hill Meadery. Thank you, Tess.
Breezy Hill, yes.
So we're hoping to do another event. The vend, we do want to start vending a little bit more closer to home because I love you, Florida, but that is a long drive.
We do love you.
We get asked to come out. I love it. I love that people think about us down there, but 9 hours. We just did 15 hours to Bristol.
It's, traveling that far with merch and all that.
But
it's not going to happen very often.
Especially when you talk about the crazy summer, like what we just had, and imagine what we're going to continue to have this past summer. One of the biggest things that happened, and we talked about it before we finished season 10, was Pirate Invasion Long Beach and
somebody's induction.
Ma's induction into the Order of Leviathan. I was.
Your Wonder Twin's not here, so.
As Willis likes to say, with our rings combined, we are Captain Pirates. So, for anybody that doesn't know, Order of Leviathan is a permanent organization for men and women of recognized quality and integrity without regard to race, creed, religion, or gender. Consistency delivering.
Are you reading that?
Consistency delivering leadership and encouragement to other groups, exemplifying a moral code founded on the highest standards of ethics, honesty, and strength of character. The Order of Leviathan is committed to true camaraderie, thank you, and goodwill to all.
Goodwill to all.
Goodwill to all.
Oh. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
And you have to be you get nominated and then
tortured and then voted in.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
It's every 2 years. If you remember, Ballast and I were doing this together. Yes, I'm in, and he's not this time, but he will. It's time. Yeah. Time will run its course. We're not worried about that. We're just happy that it was an experience. It was an experience. It was an experience. It was an experience.
Okay, Tom Papa.
Because
it was an experience.
It was an experience. It was okay. We're okay.
We're all okay.
We're all okay here. We're all okay down here. So it was in Long Beach this year. So they swapped the coast for the induction in 2022, one that Ballast and I actually opened for and shot the blunderbusses, was in St. Augustine, which Lady Red, who's on, was that was her induction.
Yes, so it's every 2 years there's an induction, and they swap the coasts.
Yep. Oh, I forgot.
And since they swapped California, they happened to do it on. They just happened to do it when they were having the Long Beach pirate invasion.
Yeah.
So
hold on, me add.
What are we doing?
I forgot. I had pictures.
You had pictures. Yeah.
I did have pictures.
Show some pictures.
I got pictures. So that picture showing right now is.
Yep, I see.
Hopefully everybody can still hear me, and I didn't totally screw that up.
Yep, hopefully.
But that was this is everybody being inducted, and if you can tell, right next. Thank you, Damon. Right next to me is actually Mr. Bauer's wife, and John. I don't know where John is. He's somewhere. Oh, he's standing up. He's in the red. So John's in the red. I am next to Flintlock Farrell, Miss Lady Red's husband.
Yeah, so some of the steering committee is up there with you too.
Yeah, I got some steering committee. So there, obviously, it's 12 of us. Fortunately, we've lost 2 close friends so far. Unfortunately, earlier this year, but it was wild. It was at It was at the invasion. It was very, very different than what we're used to for East Coast. Nothing's wrong with that. It was just it was a little overwhelming at points.
It was fun.
It was fun. A lot of fun. The weather was great. I want to go back. I want to go back to that.
Outstanding. It was beautiful.
But here's me in Ballast when I came down after I received my medallion and my ring, because I did get a ring.
It was, not long after the last picture was taken.
Yeah. And then this is me and Lady Red, because she's the one who nominated me. Being proud, and so doing our rings united. Showing the rings.
Activating your Wonder
Twin powers. I forgot I had this one in there. And before we did that, we enjoyed our moments. We went to Walt Disney. Woohoo!
Yep. We went to Disneyland.
I went to Disneyland. What'd you do? We went to Disneyland.
What are you going to do when you go to induction?
I'm going to Disneyland. Actually, they do that a lot. They go to Disney World and Disneyland. Wait.
Yes.
Land is California. World is Florida.
Correct.
Okay. I got it. It only took me
for the first time ever.
So what was it? We were, I forgot the name of the crew that we were beside. The Order of Leviathan tent was beside the crew that was taking care of the cannons.
Oh God, I don't remember the name.
Yeah, Emily, you know off the top of your head.
Something
Coast.
Something of the coast.
Brethren of the Coast.
Was it?
I think it was Brethren of the Coast. Shit.
No,
I don't remember. Maybe Bo remembers. Or maybe Damon knows. Anyway.
Damon
So
might know.
He's
the cannon guy.
There's a big... Hey, Chad! There's a big difference on how they run cannons, I would say, here on the East Coast versus there on the West Coast. First off, they got a permits out there. That's insane. Like, talking to Frank Wetzel, Bastard Bob, he was talking about, he was actually, Hornsby's crew. I don't remember, I can't remember the name of his crew off the top of my head. Hornsby's also an Order member. Jace, I'm just blanking on names because there's so many names. There's so many people. There was, what do we count? Like 80 to a night. I think it was like, there was a lot of pirates. All right. There was a lot of Rogue of the Golden Coast. Thank you.
We were close. We had Coast in there.
There was a lot of Order members there. So there was a lot of people to meet, but they run their cannons on tables. So
Dan Clark, I think, is who you're trying to think of too. He was out there with them.
He was with them, but that's not what his Justin Vorhire. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's right.
But
sorry.
No, it was.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. I mean, but Dan was on there too. Dan's an Order member. He's up with Top. He were with Top Knot, and he was running helping with cannons, and the cannons are on tables, which you were commenting. You're like, I want that.
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. Because, us old folk don't have to lean over and clean a cannon on the ground and all that.
Oh, it made refire so much faster. And then their powder monkey, she ran the linstock to me, everything up and down the line. And it was actually, I'm sitting there, you could tell they obviously took safety seriously, which was great. But it was also like, that's kind of nice to have, when we do it on the stand, we share linstocks. We're chasing around, sharing the linstocks and all that.
We don't have any. The powder monkeys on, at least in our crew, don't handle the linstocks.
Yeah. Bo says, and you could see it around the pier because they were on a pier and they had to gate it off for safety. So at least when they brought the cannons up, you could see it. Unlike here, when we're on the, we got the beaches, we could fire on the beaches.
They didn't have a whole lot of space behind the cannons to keep the equipment right behind the cannon. So it was much easier for them to have someone handling the linstocks also.
It was just nice.
Which I've seen at other events in California. It's a normal thing. That's how they do it.
I mean, it's nice. It keeps...
I don't know.
He is just going to town on that bell.
Mm-hmm.
We find that Rugby is not a huge fan of us talking on the phone or on Zoom calls or doing this because we're not paying attention to him. The turd.
Yeah. Our dog is needy.
He's being a turd right now. Rugby, go lay down. So, but yeah, that was anything else you want to comment about the cannons? Or even Long Beach.
It was great.
It was your first time in California too, right?
It was my first time ever in California.
Didn't my time hop show up when we were out there? That was like been 14 years or 12 years since I had been there.
Yeah. It was cool. Los Angeles is different.
Mm-hmm.
It's gives a new name to urban sprawl.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
We stayed in Long Beach, but we got to hang out with Emily and Robert, so and Kendra, Order members. So they're from there, so they showed us, which was
nice. It was nice having people that were familiar with the area because we would have never been able to do probably half the stuff that we did while we were there. Without that, we thanked them.
That's what made the experience.
Yeah, they made that trip twice as good as it ever would have been without them. So, thank you.
Yes, and then and we went to the aquarium with Bo and Cynthia, and then then we went to Kendra works at Sony, so we got this tour to Sony Studios. Yeah. So it was a lot. Like we came home. I didn't want to do anything.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind tour.
I got to go to Fabric District and oogle over fabric. And more so, I was like oogling over the buttons and trim. Oh my god, the buttons and trim! I was loving that, loving it. So that was, I would say, our big epic road trip, which we didn't drive.
Well, yeah,
we did fly for that.
It was our epic trip.
Alice went to Disney Studio. Bo stayed on the Queen Mary, so we got to see in Queen Mary. We did so much. We went for a full week. I am glad we went for the week. It was worth every moment. Still again, one of those things at Long Beach, at the whole thing. I still wish I talked to more people.
Yeah. Yeah,
so many people. Tar pit. Jesus, I'm like, I forgot. We got we even saw Tar Pit.
We did that too.
No, we didn't see any ghosts on Queen Mary because we didn't overnight. I don't know if Bo did.
Yeah, we did not stay overnight on the Queen Mary.
No, we got a little condo.
I'm assuming if Bo had seen ghosts, she would have
said something.
Said something to us.
She would have pulled out her damn camera and gotten evidence.
There would be pictures.
That would be pictures. So that was the highlight of our traveling. What would you say was the highlight so far of our reenactment season?
Oh boy. Let me put on my thinking cap here.
How about our new wedge tent?
Yeah, being able to use that in different ways. When we were at Smith Mountain Lake, we actually set it up underneath the fly, which was nice. We could have never done that with our Baker tent.
I have a picture.
The fact that it's waterproof, so that takes a little bit of the,
I got a picture of Smith Mountain Lake Bo took from the water. And right there in the middle, that's us right there.
Not having to worry about getting wet inside the tent, which is
dry
nice.
Ice. Yeah. And Bo experiment with dry ice.
Yeah.
Talk about staying dry. We stayed dry in the tent and with dry ice.
The food stayed cold.
The food turned up to blocks of ice. We had a whole chicken because we were going to do chicken salad, like chicken on salad, and somebody accidentally put it directly on the dry ice, and when we pulled it out, it was a solid rock. Tess saved the day and managed to get it to thaw so we could eat it. It was crazy.
That was pretty crazy.
Camping under the Northern Lights in Bath, North Carolina.
That was pretty cool.
That was an epic.
Bath was awesome. That is a highlight of the season. Going down on the little area down the hill.
Yeah. You know what else was epic about that weekend? It was my birthday!
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go let this shit out real quick. He's whining really hard.
Yeah, so we brought the crew down the hill. So if you've ever been to Bath, it's on the inlet. And there's an area down the hill where you can just walk right up next to the water and everything. And we brought the music down there and we were singing and having a good time. And it was a lot of fun. It's a very relaxing event, which is nice.
I would like to point out too that when we were down there, the picture that ended up getting used on part of some of the videos or just the posts, I have my hat off like this and the face I'm making and the way I'm sitting. And the reason I'm sitting that is I'm holding our cook's baby. She was sleeping in my arms and she's wearing her nightie. And it is so not period correct. And we're down there doing these pictures and
trying to be period correct.
And I'm like, okay, how can I achieve this to still keep this kid asleep? Because we obviously share and pass off the baby around. So hold on, I hear him barking. I'm gonna get him.
Who's out? I thought you were done.
No, I'm out. Now I'm getting him.
Yeah, so Bath is definitely a highlight. We got to see the Northern Lights while we were down there. So that was really cool. And I think she showed that picture. I think you can see him in the picture. Or no, that was Smith Mountain Lake. Sorry. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And What else? We didn't make it to New Bern because we went to California. Because that event was the same weekend.
It was
or like the weekend before, so we didn't want to have to go to that and then turn around and leave for California a couple days later.
Damon said it was an emotional start of the season. It
was very emotional. This year has been
hard. We've had
difficult.
some really good moments, and we've also lost a lot of good people. So it's been difficult. You get like these really high highs and running into stuff. So it's
we're gonna make
happy
up
thoughts,
for it.
Happy thoughts.
Yeah, and we're trying to stay positive.
We what's the nice thing about our crew is with our group chat, and everybody calls and we check on each other, harass each other.
We stay in close contact even though we're spread out. Our crew, like Mr. Tobin, who's on with us tonight, he's in Tennessee. He travels back and forth to North Carolina, but we have a crew in North Carolina. We have a crew in Virginia. Us in Richmond. Mr. Willis in
Virginia Beach. Bo's in
Hampton.
Tess is in Smithfield. Bo says this year has pulled us closer as a crew.
I think it has. Yeah, made us realize that life is short, and we do this for it's not only of course it's fun. It's a lot of fun. But when we come together and share an experience that you don't get a whole lot of other places. And it's really cool to do it with people who we're really good friends with. They're nice like our extended family, nice really. I mean, we would have, any one of us would invite another to a holiday or a Thanksgiving, or wouldn't be a second thought if somebody didn't have anywhere to go for one of the holidays to invite them. We've done that before, and that's brownies definitely going to continue.
Family.
Woof, woof.
It's along with the year, the weather's been hot and they're cold, yes and they're no, in and they're out, up and they're down.
It hasn't been as moist this year, which is nice. We had a little bit of moistness when we were in Smith Mountain Lake, but it didn't last the whole weekend.
No, it was just from Saturday morning, and like we were underneath, and
we were waterproof, so
we were drier this year. SML mist in the morning. It was cold at Yorktown, but because
it's always cold at Yorktown.
But we got the wedge tent. We decided to get the wedge tent this year just for waterproof reasons. But it being smaller and more compact with the space, we cheated. We brought a space heater.
Shh. Us reenactors. Hey,
the Pillage Overload slumber party. Oh God, she's talking about the which one was that one? We had two of them. We had Irish Festival.
Yes, Irish Festival. That was a lot of fun this year because some of the crew came out for that. So we invited everybody to stay here, and some stayed overnight, and we had a really good time here.
And some had a lot of after libations.
Party. Yeah. Enough to where we didn't go to MTA.
Nope.
Like we wanted to. But I'm okay with that.
And then we did Ren Fest. Everybody came to our house. We went to Ren Fair, Virginia for Pirate Weekend. Invaded. Actually, the Queen, I don't know if it was Queen or one of her court, gave us a card because they're interested in us coming back up there. So
we might actually be working at the Virginia Ren Fair for Pirate Weekend next year.
Be the pirates of Virginia Ren Fair.
The Varf Pirates.
That was a hot weekend too. Virginia Ren Fair was hot.
Yeah.
It's been either really hot or not.
This year's been so hot. I miss my back porch. We haven't been spending.
Today was 105. That's why I was so mad that I was where we were at, and I was dying. Yeah, hydrate or die. Hydrate or die.
Yeah.
So
we're figuring out new ways to hydrate.
quickly. That's not a lot of sugar, and just we need to hydrate. not all this. It can't all be this. So
Well,
a lot of it is, but
yeah. Not a whole lot of, I mean, you do this and then you hydrate.
Then you don't hydrate. So yeah, the season it's not over, and the season isn't over. What used to
not
be
by a long shot.
What August used to be the end of the season, which is why Pillage Overload Fall starts in August, because we should be done pirating. But guess what? We're not.
No. Yeah. Now it's like we're halfway through the season.
Because we got a couple. We were talking about the stuff at the beginning of the show. We still got Harvest Fair, not this weekend, but next weekend. Cedar Key. We talk about that. That's first weekend of November, which it means we're also going to be missing Halloween here at home.
Yeah, because this year it's a
travel day
earlier, and we're traveling.
Yep.
So Halloween we're going to be traveling on Halloween. Day. I'm sad and I'm not sad because
you've been talking about that for years.
I don't. You guys know that I love Halloween. Obviously, if you go back and watch our Halloween episodes, I always do some kind of big decoration every year for Halloween, and we obviously
November in Yorktown. I almost forgot about that.
We obviously dress up as pirates, and
I get smoked out and want to strangle him when he sets off smoke detectors.
Everybody knows this is the pirate house in the neighborhood, so
we are not having a Halloween episode this year. Am I sad about that? Not really. Not really.
Maybe
at
I'll
all.
bring the smoke machine.
No, you won't.
I
already told
Cedar
you. You're sitting there talking about smoking out the truck while we're driving. I said no. No. Get pulled over by the cops. You're like, what's going on in here? I house sitting for someone else. Then this is going moving. There it is. I house sitting for someone else. Then had a Cedar Key. I have to pack for Cedar Key the week before. Dude, good Lord.
Who's that?
That's Emily. Bo said, don't forget November, Yorktown. Photo shoot. We got a photo shoot. Did I miss something? We have a photo shoot. Fog machine photo shoot. Gotcha. Well, you want to do the fog. She wants to do the dry ice in water for a photo shoot. I mean, there's so many opportunities.
Yeah.
There's so many opportunities.
So many foggy opportunities.
So many
Yes.
Fog your brain.
I won't be able to do my Halloween decorations this year. Jeez, I'm missing all that work. But I mean, we're going to Cedar Keys, so that kind of makes up for it.
Yeah, I think it makes up for a lot.
Yeah, we'll be making smoke on the beach.
Smoke rings. Smoke rings. And then that's what he said. Drink more rum for foggy brain. Grand Illumination. Yeah, Grand Illumination at Williamsburg.
See if we can hit that this year.
It'd be great if we can get the crew together. We do a potluck. We didn't do that last year. The year before was a lot of fun. I'd like to do that. See if we can
get some hotel rooms together and go down there and cause mayhem.
Mm-hmm. Panama is going to be a lot of fun. And then Robert hit on it. Panama City vending event is going to be the biggest event for vending that we have done.
Probably ever.
Since yeah. Because Port Royal,
we're pulling out all the stops.
Port Royal doesn't count.
No.
City of Oaks was
big,
but no.
We have way more merch now than we did that indoor thing at
Ocean Con in Maryland, Ocean City, Maryland. That was big, but that was poorly ran and advertised. We didn't make anything off of that. Panama City is weekend of October 10th. It's the second weekend of October.
We're going to have the biggest setup we've ever had. We're going to have the most merch we've ever had. It's going to be a blowout.
That is what our big, obviously before Harvest Fair, we're always focused on getting stuff going. But we got asked to go down to Panama City by Mr. Dell McRae Ransom. So it's been, I got a list of stuff I've been trying to get done just so we have it. Like he said, we do a lot of custom work, but obviously if you're in person, you can't do custom. So we're playing a little bit of a catch-up game to build up our merch, and I'm hoping that we continue doing that build up so we don't have this in the future. 10/11 through 10/13. Thanks, Emily.
I'm going to be making flags. Obviously, I'm burning my life away.
But the house smells so great when you do that.
It does.
I come home and he's burning on that. It's like,
yeah. Yes. Make it on
it's a lot better.
poplar.
It's a lot better than putting like a Scentsy
I started burning on poplar because poplar is just a good wood for that. It's light.
You said that the grains weren't as extreme to the design.
Well, the grain on them burns more evenly. So with other woods, the darker parts of the grain are a little bit harder than the lighter parts. And the burning, like pine, is really bad about that. Mm-hmm. So the burn marks on it don't show up as nicely on the harder parts. Mm-hmm. So it makes it
that's what you were saying because I was asking about that.
Poplar's not like that. So all the grain on poplar will show up even, and it's a lighter wood, so it shows up nice.
Yeah. Robert says Parlay at Octopod OL party at Cedar Key in Panama. Yes. We're not vending at Cedar Key, but obviously we will be there. And then Panama, Emily and I had put in a hard request that we are next to each other.
We're going to keep bugging them all the way up until the event.
She's got a lounge area. We're bringing our wedge tent for the back. So we got space to go for merch and also to get out of the sun. And then even if you start reaching into next year in February, we're going to be back down in Florida for St. August. So we're going to be in Florida October, November, and February. That's why we love Florida, but the rest of the year we want to stay close to home. For Old City Pirate Days, we'll be down promoting Pillage Overload.
For the other McRae brother. Who's going to be on the show. Mr. Mayhem, that's his festival.
Yes. For Mayhems, we'll be down there to promote Pillage Overload. Walll have Pillage Overload merch. Doing a show. We'll have some cupcakes.
Some other stuff.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. Just walking around being pirates and just interacting because we love it. I like that. I like the atmosphere down there. Plus, it's best thing about if you didn't notice, October, November, February, we're in Florida.
Yeah, the winter-esque part of the year. Well, I mean, not that it hasn't been hot here in the summer, but yeah, we don't relish going from hot to hotter.
Right. Well, 100%.
Actually, you guys probably had less heat than we did. I don't know what. Tell me, Emily, what was the temperature today? Because here it was 90 something with 105 index.
Damon says northern snowbirds, and Emily corrected him and said pirate snowbirds. I think that is a perfect terminology. Pirate snowbirds. I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy the opportunities that we have been given to do this traveling and visiting and being a part of these different things. I don't think, there's just a little interaction and I don't know. It's also really funny. People either know us as Ballast and Lashing from Pillage Overload, or they know us as Parlay, the vending online, or they just know us as Ballast and Lashing, the cannoneers for the Loose Cannon Company who run a gun together. Not a lot of people will make the connection that we do all three things. It's kind of like one, and then when we start telling about the rest, it's like, oh, wait a minute.
Well, when we're with Loose Cannon Company, we're Loose Cannon Company.
I mean, we do a really good.
We don't like Harvest Fair is one of the Harvest Fair, and what really is the only event.
That's the only one.
Technically, we are invited as Parlay to vend within the Loose Cannon Company camp.
Yes. And I'm grateful for that because We also are at, we still help run the cannons and do stuff, but I
So
just love being with.
Yeah,
the
when we're
crew.
reenacting, we're reenacting. We're Loose Cannon Company. We're not Parlay 8. So we don't fly our Parlay 8 flags. We
do.
we
on
do,
occasion.
but it's loose can. We're there to run cannons. We're there to interact with the people and be the Loose Cannon Company. We tried, and it's it's coming together a little bit closer now, but that's just because we've been doing it for a while, and Mr. Willis owns like half of the stuff we've ever made.
Right.
So he kind of lets us do it now.
It's also, we also are careful what we do at events because we still want to participate in the events. I mean, I bring stuff because we started doing the purser interpretation, just ship store type of interpretation. So having the stuff there for the interpretation, and people have asked us, "Are you selling it?" Well, yes.
We're not.
Yes,
we're not there to. We're there to do our interpretation and reenacting. If we end up selling Parlay 8 gear, so be it.
It's not our focus when we do that. That's the big thing. I mean, I would.
It's not
carry
what we go there
for.
for. We go there to be with Loose Cannon Company
and to be interpreters.
Yeah.
Damon says you are both awesome people, pirates, and most of all friends.
As are you, Mr. Tobin.
And then
we love you, buddy. You've taught us
and sponsors
most of what we know about cannoneering. So.
Yes. I don't think we would be as I would not be as comfortable with running a cannon if it wasn't for Mr. Tobin and actually just the crew.
I honestly don't ever want to run a cannon without somebody in LCC, mainly Mr. Tobin, running the line.
If it's not an LCC, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's either him or Mr. Willis.
I mean, Smith Mountain Lake, we run our own line, which is nice.
Yeah, but you and I personally have never run a cannon
without
outside of. We've fired our pistols outside of a line with the crew, but never a cannon. Yeah,
you did.
I can't.
You're talking about MTA when you fired.
What?
Where did you fire outside?
We've done it at Blackbeard on
the
wind song.
Okay.
You're outside. Okay. I'm talking about outside of being on a cannon line.
Oh.
We have never fired cannons outside of.
Yeah, I got you.
Being on a cannon line with Loose Cannon Company.
We've
fired our pistols outside of it. But that's cannons.
And wind song. It's with Corey and Brown.
Yeah, that's at Blackbeard, where the wind song is a boat that we go on when we're doing the battle scene. We fire our pistols on the boat. Which is a lot of fun. That's
and Corey and them, they respect our judgment call.
Right.
I remember the first time they asked us to come out there and we looked at the cannon. He didn't have tools and we weren't comfortable makeshifting tools, and we told him that, and he was fine. He's like, well, if you still want to come out and fire small arms, come out. And then we ended up becoming good friends. Unfortunately, we only see them at a couple events a year because they're busy. Obviously, they're always on the water.
Yeah. Mainly at Blackbeard, which is the highlight, honestly. Yeah, they were at Yorktown. But riding with them on their boat is the highlight of the Blackbeard Festival. I always look forward to that. Every year. Doing that. Yeah. It's fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
Especially when we fire next to each other and our ears go.
Yeah. And you get to fire the blunderbuss.
So if somebody gives me their blunderbuss, because I still do not have my blunderbuss.
Anyway,
still a sore subject.
Let's talk about the upcoming shows.
So we talk about
other than guests.
The guests. We're talking about our upcoming planned shows. Henry Avery.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that guy.
Nope. We like to pick a pirate to talk about. Henry Morgan. We talk about. We'll get a mix with Henry Avery. Yeah. So we talk about Henry Avery, which is this one. That's Henry Avery.
Looking forward to talking about that guy.
Yes, I would always let you use my blunderbuss. I have awesome friends who let me use their blunderbusses.
We don't refer to Henry Avery all that often, but he is one of the
richest
pirates there ever was,
and possibly one of the only pirates who survived besides Henry Morgan and died warm in his bed.
He's one of the ones that kicked off the closer to
first Golden Age piracy.
Yeah, he kicked off. He really kicked off the piracy portion.
We could call it the friendly Golden Age of piracy because the first half of the Golden Age, everybody loved pirates. The second half, no one liked them.
Yeah. So
Charles Vane,
he kicked off the first half.
We haven't talked about Vane much. He's kind of got a short history. He's okay. He's not one of my favorite pirates. He's okay. I don't know what else you want me to say. We'll save him for next season.
Or maybe if we run out of ideas for this year.
Oh, no, we got ideas for this year because we're also going to talk about Steve Bonnet. We also decided we were going to talk about him. Because
we got the course in there, Talk Like a Pirate Dave.
Yes. How could we not do that? Selling merch at an event fits in with the smuggler persona. Yeah, it does. We're also going to do Autumn and Pirates. Yes, that is ambiguous as hell because we haven't formulated that far. We formed ideas. Not all.
It's an idea. We haven't formulated what we're going to actually talk about.
Well, we are doing Pirate QVC again this year.
Yeah.
Where we're going to hawk all the Parlay 8 merch. Just show you guys everything.
Yeah.
I know everybody likes the show and tell us.
It's going to be a good time to do that because we're going to have a whole lot of stuff to show you by that point. Because that's going to be later in the season.
Bags and magnets and more wood burnt signs and a lot more flags. And we're going to have flags of different sizes.
Yes.
Pirates and pants and pirates and pants and pirates and pants.
And pirates and pants.
Pirates and pants and parrots. Pirates, pants, parrots, pirates, pants, parrots, pirates, pants.
Panama.
Show and tell. Yes, I'm going to do
Pirates
show and tell.
Pants and parrots in Panama.
Maybe we'll show some tell and some of our friends' goods too. So
show them your goods, baby. I mean, garb. Anyway.
Remember what we called this thing? This is my new hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. This can knock
It can knock a pirate right out.
I have to remember not to slam my hand down.
Yeah, you're going to crack the bar.
Are you talking about t-shirts or 18th century shirts, Chad?
What was the question?
Chad just said shirts. That was the question. Shirts. And like I said, we're going to have some interactive elements. I'm not sure what those are, but stay on the newsletter for any specials, giveaways, contests. We want to do that again. Yeah. Hopefully it won't get away from us.
And you guys...
David goes, oh my. Oh my.
And we'd love it if you guys made, we'll maybe...
What?
Just spitballing here. But we should post the ingredients for the drink before we do the show. That way you guys can make the drink.
Talking about what goes in the newsletter? Why everybody should be in the newsletter? Well, it's in the newsletter. If you're not on the newsletter, get in the newsletter.
Yeah. So if you subscribe to the newsletter, you'll get the ingredients to the drink. But we could also post it on Facebook and Instagram too.
I guess.
To get to the full audience experience.
Fine.
Everything's fine.
I'm fine. Chad said Parlay 8 shirts. We do have some Parlay 8 shirts on the website. They're dropship items. We don't keep them here because of sizing and all that.
Yeah.
We are planning on... We're talking about it, maybe ordering not a lot, but a handful of maybe large and extra large of the grays of the different designs to bring down to Old City Pirate Days. But we got...
we could bring them to Panama too.
We can, I think we'll bring some of the ones. I don't know if we're going to buy more before Panama because of everything we're doing. So we'll have some with us, not a lot.
Yeah, because a couple of the ones are promoting Pillage Overload too, so...
Yeah, we got 1 and 8 are pirates and don't know it. Get tested today. Live like a pirate. Pirate's life for me. Live like a pirate. Pirate's life. I think those are the only 3 that we have in the booth. And I just got the hardtack one to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
And I posted women the tank. Emily, you beat me to it. The women who behave rarely make history. T-shirt and tank top. Is on the website.
Yes. So get them while they're hot.
Those are the ones that are on that one's on the website, and I got them in selected colors, so they're on the website. But it's just FYI, they are drop ship. We do not have those, so when they come, they're going to come from our printer place that makes them and sends them out.
And
it's
they
just
do a
one of
really
those
good
things.
job. The shirts look really good.
Sea biscuit eat is moist. What? Oh, because I said the hardtack. He said sea biscuit eat is moist. Because I said hardtack. That's Damon. It's Damon. It's Damon. It's Damon.
That's all we need to know.
So I hope you guys are excited for this season. We are still a little nervous as hell about what's coming up, but super excited about what's coming forth. Definitely put in the comments, because you guys know commenting on the videos helps us a lot.
Yes.
I'm hoping we can break.
Comment, like them, tell your friends.
We're at 225 right now, starting this season. I'd like to see us start climbing our numbers. I just want to use moist in a sentence again.
Tell your friends.
Your friends.
We're trying to get to 1,000.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not that excited.
We're going for 500 first.
That'd be great with 500 right now.
Eventually, the goal is 1,000. So
hey, as long as you guys are entertained, and we love having you back.
We do. We appreciate everybody that shows up.
Had an awesome crowd tonight. I know there's a bunch of you out there who watch and do not talk. I love you too.
Yes, please.
If you don't, I'm not mad.
Man, if you show up, don't be afraid to talk.
We're here. We're
Look
here.
Look at us. Do we look like we're like, oh, this is hard to talk to? I don't know.
We're not that
I don't think
special.
so. No.
Really
Speak for yourself. I'm really special.
Not. You are special. You are special. You're extremely special. So, love you too, Susan. Hopefully we'll see you soon on. I haven't seen you in a little bit.
Yeah, so if you show up, talk to us.
Tell us
at least just tell us who you are.
Well, hopefully the people who were there, we didn't lose them because of the stupid link. Hopefully I will. Okay. Let me start over. Let me repeat what I was saying. I was at a work event before this that I had to be at. I was DJing, and we were doing, for lack of a better term, it's a fantasy event. It's a draft event. I run it. So I had to be there. And I'm trying to push the guys and to pick in their people like quickly. So the last pick was at 6:10. I was at the door at 6:15. Like I'm packing up my shit, and I'm like, I gotta go. And they're like, well, we need somebody to pay the bill. And I'm on the corporate side, so I have a corporate card, and I'm like, here.
Y'all suck.
Just give me a receipt, and then I'm hauling ass out. And then I see the leader of the group, JT, showed up after I left. Go figure that one. So I'm like,
good timing.
You guys suck. But I got home at 7. Sat for like 10, 15 minutes because it was a long drive, and I've been standing for almost 2 hours. Got dressed, then tried to set up to live stream in that other location. I don't know if that's what screwed it up or this screwed up. I don't know. But here you are. Here we are. And here we go. So it is 9:07. We are going to, I think we got everything. That was the last. Oh, yeah. So thank you. We already said that. Thank you again. We appreciate you guys being here. Thank you.
Even you people who don't talk.
We wouldn't have the show if we didn't have people continue to come on and talk to us and just really show interest. It means a lot. It's encouraging, especially since
honestly, we do this for fun.
I can't believe we're still doing this.
We don't. Yeah. We do it for fun. We don't make any money at this. So
4 years we've been doing this.
And we just have fun talking to you guys and at least trying to educate you.
Yeah. And now
we educate ourselves in the process, because a lot of the stuff we talk about, we learn as we go too. So it's fun to talk about it.
The reenacted piece of it. David says, see you guys on Thursday. We will talk to you beforehand though, but definitely next week, next episode, we will have Mayhem and Davey on with us. We'll share them the drink. Hopefully they'll make it and they'll have tasted with us, and we can get a live reaction from the 4 of us.
Is Davey still here?
Yeah, he said, see you guys
yeah,
next
make
Thursday.
the drink, Davey.
We'll send you the information.
We'll send you the ingredients.
So keep watching, keep tuning in, spread the word. Those of you who shared the post about our show tonight, thank you. It meant a lot. It was truly, I'm always overwhelmed and very grateful when I go on my feed and I see my friends sharing it, because it's just like, this is, I don't know, sometimes I feel like this is silly and it means nothing. It's just a drop in a bucket of things that are out there with people with me. So we really appreciate it and really love it. So,
there you go.
Says we appreciate what you do and seeing you every Thursday. Thanks, Chad.
Thank you, Chad.
So, on that note, you guys know the send off. You know the drill. And guess what? I am not out. Do you have some?
I do.
All right. Till next week. Be safe. Fair winds of fallen seas. And as always, hashtag
drink more rum.
Night, everybody.